All right, guys, welcome back to the Plus Money Podcast, your home for the best soccer bets in 15 minutes or less. We are through Boxing Day, a very profitable Boxing Day, 3-1 for myself, 3-1 for my dog. I'm Andrew Passaro. Ani is unable to join us. We are dealing with some busy schedules as we work around the holiday period. Speaking of holiday period, let's change up that background real quick. That's better. Let's get into it. We've got the New Year's Day weekend of matches to get into. We're going to start bright and early. A London derby as Luton Town take on Chelsea. And I'm going to fade Chelsea. I know Ani's not here to defend himself, and I know Chelsea got a nice 2-1 victory against Crystal Palace the other day. But here's the thing: Luton Town have been playing better ball than Crystal Palace, so I'm going to go to Luton double chance at plus 120. It's a good number at home, and if you don't like that, I also like the both teams to score in over 2.5. Luton Town have been active in games; they've been scoring goals, and Chelsea's defense has been woeful to say the least as they deal with injuries and they deal with an identity crisis. This is, in my opinion, a team that doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Let's go to Wolves taking on Everton, and I love Wolves money line at plus 170. Wolves are one of the most informed squads in the Premier League right now. Their form chart's off the charts. They have been scoring a ton of goals, like a ton of goals. They absolutely waxed Brentford in the middle of the week. I love the money line at plus 170. I love the team total over 1.5 at plus 158. A lot of value on the board for Wolves. We're going to try to grab some of it. And then we're going to go to Aston Villa taking on Burnley. Villa are a team I think that's hit a little bit of a wobble. I'm not sure what's going on in there exactly. I think maybe just suspensions and fixture buildup. Regardless, this is still a team I'm high on. But Burnley held Liverpool to a 2-0. They only lost 2-0. Mind you, there was some questionable referee calls in that match, but for some reason, I think this game is going to be a little trickier. For Villa, I like Villa in under 3.5 at plus 110. I know this is at home, but for some reason, I have a feeling that Villa are just going to be happy to get a result in this one. I don't think they exactly blow Burnley out of the water here. I'm going to jump to Serie A. There's a team that we haven't been betting on, but has been on insane form all year. They're currently fourth in the table, and that's Bologna. They're at Udinese, who are a point, or they're just out of the relegation zone in Serie A. So I'm going to take Bologna money line plus 120. Love an opportunity to get a top four team money line in any league, especially against a relegation side. And then I'm going to jump over to Tottenham taking on Bournemouth. I like the over 3.5 here, plus 110. The Cherries have been in sneaky good form. And we haven't seen Tottenham play in the midweek yet, but we have seen their defense struggle. We've seen them score a lot of goals. And Bournemouth, again, if you want to talk about form, probably the most informed team in the Premier League. A nice 3-0 victory on Boxing Day. Dom Solanke has the most goals after Mo Salah and Erling Haaland. I think he might have passed Salah, actually. Bournemouth have been scoring goals, so I like their team total over 1.5 at plus 158. I think we got a nice little shootout at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Sunday when these two teams clash. That'll be it for today. I know the fixtures are coming thick and fast, so trying to keep you guys updated as much as possible. We'll be back as soon as we are able. But until then, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at the Plus Money Pod, at Andrew Passaro, at Ani323, and subscribe to the YouTube 5-star review, the whole thing. Support the podcast, and hopefully we're supporting you guys with some wins. Let's stay positive. We'll catch you guys next week.